All right, it's that time. In the words of our purple friend Barney, clean up, everybody do your share. And you'll be able to do just that at the 25th Annual Beach and River Sweep Cleanup. Kim Jones from the town of Bluffton is here to tell us all about it. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it, Candace.
Okay, well, I'm pumped. Okay, let's talk about this beach sweep. What happens at the beach sweep?
Well, the Beach Sweep River Sweep is across the entire state of South Carolina. It's the largest one-day volunteer cleanup in the entire state. And the really cool thing about it is it's a citizen science project. So not only are you benefiting the environment by picking up trash, that's always a good thing, you actually collect data on the amount and types of trash that you collect. Wow. And that gets compiled worldwide by the Ocean Conservancy to help direct their educational programs to reduce those amounts of trash that are most commonly found.
So can you tell a difference from year to year? Like, is it normally the same things?
Unfortunately, in some instances it is. Cigarette butts are always at the top of the list.
Okay.
The world is not an ashtray.
Okay.
Let's properly dispose of those. Personal choice, do what you want, but let's properly dispose of that and not just flick it on the ground.
Well, look, 25 years, right? 25th annual?
Yes, pretty impressive, huh?
Yes, it is. What has made you all so successful compared to other beach sweeps?
Well, I think we're so successful because we have great volunteers and great partners.
Okay.
You know, this whole event across the state is organized by South Carolina Department of Natural Resources and the Sea Grant Consortium. But locally, we've got out in Bluffton, and Hilton Head has the same thing as well. We have some really great volunteers that come from our Hardeeville Walmart.
Okay.
And even the Collins Realty Group is volunteering their truck to help us go around and pick up the bags of garbage that the volunteers pick up roadside so we can properly dispose of that.
Okay, so now for our viewers out there, if they wanted to volunteer, what steps do they take?
That's fantastic. If you're out in Bluffton, we have a couple of locations. We'll be leading the one, the town will be leading the one down at the end of Wharf Street at Oyster Factory Park at 9 a.m. on September 21st. However, there are locations across the entire Low Country. The entire beaches of Hilton Head will have organized cleanup, and they all kick off about 9 o'clock in the morning and last till about 11:30 or noon that day.
Okay, so now is this a great opportunity for families to come together? That's what I thought about.
It really is. It really is, because even if, for instance, on Bluffton's side, if you have a boat or a kayak, you can clean out on the river. If you have waders or rubber boots and kids like to get muddy, you can work along the shoreline. And for some folks, you can do roadside cleanup, or we like to send kids to the parks and the schools to keep them safe as well. So it's a great activity and installs that stewardship that we want in our children for the future as well.
Well, what happens all year long before you get to the event? It's like, are you taking steps to prepare? Like, is there a cleanup committee that eventually goes out like per month, or is there something happening before this event?
There are great year-long opportunities through Beaufort County's solid waste recycling. Carol Murphy is awesome at that, and she helps with organizing roadside cleanups, people who adopt a highway, that kind of thing. Additionally, we ask folks, as I said, if you're a smoker, don't use the world as your ashtray.
I like that.
There are little steps that each of us can make that make a difference all year long, whether it's recycling, composting, properly disposing of our trash. It does add up, and it does make a difference.
Do you see the same families coming each
We
year?
do. We do.
I can see that, you know, because now that I know about this, well, it just seems like it would just be an opportunity to know that you're giving back.
Exactly.
You know, to your beaches, because who wants to go to the beach where, like you said, it's full of cigarette butts and
plastic straws and cups, and nobody, you know, it's not enjoyable for any of us. For so many of us who have transplanted here, or for those who come to vacation, that's not why we are here. We're here because it's a beautiful environment, and so each of us can do a little bit to give back for everything that we enjoy.
Now, how long have you been involved with this?
Well, I've been out in Bluffton for 10 years, but when I used to be at the Coastal Discovery Museum on the island, I used to help lead some of the beach sweeps on Hilton Head. I think I've been, I hate to date myself, I think maybe 15 plus years.
And you're only 12.
Exactly. Oh my God.
15 plus years, 27. That's right. So I can add.
That was quick.
Kim, I'm so glad that you came to share with us about this beach sweep, because it is very important that we keep our beaches clean. And what can we do in the future to make this event even better?
Well, I think sharing that information with your friends, the more volunteers we get is for everyone. Everybody benefits.
Okay.
We lighten the load for everyone. It doesn't take that much of your time. So really, recruiting a friend or a family member is a great thing to do. And if you're a business owner, when it comes about, it's always the third Saturday of September.
I was going to ask.
Every year.
Okay.
So it's easy to just mark it on your calendars and have folks participate.
Well, that's what I wanted to know. The third Saturday of September, every year at 9 o'clock.
At 9 a.m.
And then there's no time limit of how long you have to stay.
Not at all.
It's just a great place to be. Hope you get to meet Kim. Thank you, Kim, for coming to share it with us. You're watching Talk of the Town.